try this again. Good morning, Moo Crew. How's everyone doing today? Maggie Kash. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. We did a little pop-up stream Monday that I had to end because of work-related emergencies. Riskin took my streaming spot on Wednesday because I wasn't feeling up to it after I got off work. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. I'm trying this again. Yeah, suddenly Streamlabs decided that it was going to do an update. And so it just ended stream. Oh, great. Lovely. So, but here we are. It did whatever it was supposed to be doing. So hopefully, just cross. And hopefully the internet will be good this time. Um, but yeah, welcome in, welcome in. We've got Baby Ice. We've got Jane. We've got Billy. Welcome in, welcome in. Keeley coming in. Awesome. Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are for our Cups and Cards stream. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one this morning because I kind of slept in, but I woke up in time and said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do one. As you can see, I'm in our normal streaming room because Riskin's not home. Riskin is out dog sitting. At least he should be home while we're streaming, which will be fine. Good morning, E. Welcome in. People are sending me stuff on my phone. I was afraid it was someone from work, so I was like, "Oh God, what's going on now?" But we're not open, so I don't know what it would be. But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna do some cups and cards. My cup today is my leftover Starbucks. This was Frappuccino. This is one of the frozen ones, a pumpkin spice one. I seem to be getting, yes, I'm getting some better sleep. I did start some new sleep meds this week, and they do seem to be working pretty well. I'm sleeping very solidly, which is great. Like I said, today's my first day where I haven't had an alarm to wake up since I started taking the new meds. And, I'm used to waking up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes whenever I've slept in the past, I've only slept till like 7:30. Today, it was obviously closer to 9, which was nice. Yes, let's go. Woohoo sleep. I know. Yep, just in time, Jane. That's right. Sometimes it's nice to sleep in a little bit. So, but yeah, welcome in. So this is what's left of a pumpkin spice frappuccino from yesterday, with an extra shot of espresso in it because that's just the way I roll. So, cheers. It's amazing how much less coffee there is whenever you take the ice out. But so what we're gonna do cards, but it's gonna be not Pokemon cards today. My alarm lately has been my wife freaking out 5 minutes before my alarm. Oh, yeah. Sleep is for the weak. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. Don't tell Dirty I had pumpkin spice. Yeah. I know Dirty and I are both like this time of year. So whenever Starbucks returned their pumpkin spice, it was on my birthday this year. And so I immediately had to text him and be like, pumpkin spice is back at Starbucks. Because that's like the only time he goes to Starbucks. So, yeah, we're both pumpkin spice people. Um, I wish they had brought back the past couple of years they've had a caramel apple shaken a didn't bring it back this year, which was pretty sad. So I'm stuck drinking just pumpkin instead of alternating back and forth. So, but yeah, we're gonna we're gonna hop over to so like I said, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Instead of Pokemon cards, I did not set up my hand cam and stuff like that. But we are going to do, because we joke about it all the time, some solitaire. Caramel apple frappe. Yes. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was what they call it, a shaken oat milk, caramel, apple, whatever. I don't even remember now. But it was very good. I liked it. It was nice to kind of switch between two drinks during the fall and still have that kind of fall feeling. But of course they did away with that. So There's a coffee shop my kitchen manager goes to that has a snickerdoodle coffee and a bunch of others that make me want to drink coffee. Yeah, so that's the other thing is after we moved up here, there is actually a there is a coffee shop close to me or close to my work where they have seasonal drinks as well. And actually, oh my word, ads, really? Man, y'all don't want to listen to them ads. Come on now. We're gonna interesting. There is. They posted their board of drinks, and I sent it to my coworker. All right, so here's their drinks. What a long flipping ad. Oh, I guess I could have clicked the X. Ha 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 ha. Guess I could have done that. Okay. Now see my screen good. The only coffee I technically drink is Fraps. Yeah. Dealing with terrible two-woos so lurking. Oh, I'm sorry. Only coffee I drink is Cuban coffee is good. Um, Problem is I take Cuban coffee and then doctor it, so it's less like Cuban coffee, but it has a good flavor to it. So my local uh, coffee shop has these are their lattes. They have a candy corn latte, which is caramel, vanilla, and toasted marshmallow. They have a pumpkin roll latte, which is white chocolate, pumpkin, and brown sugar cinnamon. They have a campfire mocha, which is chocolate, toasted marshmallow, and brown sugar cinnamon, which is very good. It's probably one of my favorites. Uh, Caramel vanilla with um, a cold foam and caramel drizzle. That one is amazing. But usually she makes it iced because which that one was pretty good. A little on the sweet side for me, but then there's a harvest. This is if I'm drinking a cold one, this is what I drink. And I sent this to Dirty, and he was like, I drink that. Um, so harvest is pumpkin spice cold brew with a maple cold foam. Now, guys, that is, I mean, it was so good. The maple cold foam was pretty darn amazing, not gonna lie. Because then you just get, as you're drinking it, you get the smell of maple syrup. It was so good. And then she has one frappe, and it's called Fall Fair, and it's green apple and caramel, and it is also really good. Um, the whole list is like amazing. She did one halfway through through summer months that was called Sweater Weather, and that one I also really like. And she'll make it special for me sometimes. Well, all the time if I ask. If I think about it, if I'm not drinking one of these. And it is chocolate, vanilla, marshmallow. And it's very good. Sweater weather. I was like, ooh, that is sweater weather. Okay. So let's play some solitaire. We might switch over to a more exciting solitaire than this one. You know what? Let's find our music too. We can pull up our music. Actually, we might be able to. If this has some background sound here. Oh, you're just gonna get the card sounds. Oh, ASMR card sounds this morning. Sweet. Now what you guys always wanted? Cups and solitaire. Yep, that's right. Good morning, Dirty. Welcome in. Solitaire? Am I watching E play a game? There's Riskin. Good morning, Riskin. Hope the puppies are doing well this morning. Everybody get their breakfast. KJ, Cheney, and Violet could be the only people on that island. I mean, I don't mind candy corn. Um, I have to be in the mood for it, but I don't mind candy corn. And of course, with that drink, I had to try it just to see if it tasted like candy corn. And it does taste like candy corn. And the other thing is, it smells like candy corn. Outside enjoying the weather. That's right. It is actually nice weather here this week, which is great. Or this weekend. It's supposed to warm up though this week, so don't expect that nice cool weather to stick around, sadly. I mean, almost all the top streamers solitaire gameplay. Oh my god. To Roshani. Oh, the candy corn. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I was thinking because I was like, oh, cups and cards, but we haven't really been doing any cards. I mean, we did a little bit last week, I guess. But I decided I didn't want to do the whole setup of pulling the computer out to the other room and setting it up. And since it was already almost 9 o'clock, I said, you know what? So let's just do it in here. I said, and I will do solitaire because we joke a lot about when we're doing a solitaire stream. Yes, I know. Thank you. I don't need your help with tips. Asher, I'm in here. Asher's running around making noise! Exclamation point cat. He's doing his as he wanders around. Oh, for teleports. Anyways. Asher Bear. You guys probably can't hear me. But he is crying pitiful little bear cries this morning. Candy corn's delicious, especially caramel apple candy corn. There you go. Getting fancy with it. Just pretty. Slap. Jack. Stop. Nothing. Yeah, I know. I know. I can't do that. I was hoping. Let's see here. There's Oops. Wrong static. it'll just click solve. Another solver down here, but don't. When you upgrade to life in a real Pokemon other then I'll upgrade you. Sure, the dog sled. See you. Seen certain cards spike. Clobbopus, Gumpershulus, shut up. Yeah, they are. There's some cards are spiking for some reason. Welcome to weekly rewards. Woo! Yeah, I've noticed some other things are starting to. They go through periods of this where they do spike, um, which is
If
pretty
you can't
obnoxious.
hit 5 jackpots in 1
Just
minute,
like
just
these
delete
ads.
the app.
Let's mute that. Ads are obnoxious. Yeah, I saw the Clobbopus. That's a pretty interesting selection for a spike. You know, just send me all your candy corn on the Polar Express. On the back of a polar bear. Nice. Solosis was like at 60. That's nuts. Like, it's just crazy what they decide needs to be, what people decide that they want to spike. Market manipulation can sell the cards they bought for cheap. Yep, exactly. That's all it is, which is really frustrating. Alright. Round 2. Eventually I'll get tired of playing boring solitaire. We'll go play one of the other ones. Yeah, so this is the same artist as Bubble Mew. So on TikTok two's calling it Booger Mew. I will say that artwork for the Bubble Mew is really nice. The Solosis, but I mean, I don't care that much for that Pokemon either. But the Bubble Mew is really pretty. Heard someone call it that. Now, do I think it's $800 pretty? Nah, not really. But think about that, sweetie. What's this? Probably not gonna run into it this one. Split highs and lows in that going. Big difference between jacks and sixes. So does Bubble Mew look different in person? Don't hate me. I don't see the hype. It is the texturing and hollow on it is really nice in person. I don't think the picture does it justice in that regard. But at the same time, is it an $800 worth card because of that? No, definitely not. I don't think so, at least. It is nice, but I wouldn't say it's that nice. Hey, Bear, would you come lay down, sweetie? Oh, I could have pulled that jack. Dang it. Oh, well. As an owner of Bubble Me, I personally find it better than the Mona Lisa, worth $9.99. So, always got to double check me, other. Oh, jeez. What canvas that? Yeah, interesting. Hey, there's our two. Hey, Hatter, welcome in. Hey, Maxie, welcome in. We're doing cups and cards, but a different type of cards from Pokemon today. At least for now, it's a different. For now, it's cards. It may switch in a little bit as I get tired of playing solitaire. Gloves. Why do I never get a solid solitaire game like this? Because you probably play regular solitaire, and regular solitaire has random mix of difficulties, whereas this is Microsoft Solitaire, and so that you could set the difficulty, and this is only medium, so that's why it seems so very easy. On everything. Looking at the graph, the Bubble Mew was 130 CAD during release week in July. It plummeted September to 15-ish CAD till October, then went back up. So in December, probably bought them all off and reposted them October after they bought all the cheap ones. Yep. That's sad and awesome at the same time. Excuse me. Bubble Mew has a personal attachment to my heart. I pulled it the day my dad passed. Oh, right. Yeah, that is sad, and also a great reminder. When you look at that card, you'll always think of him. It's special. Next play around at Hearts. Ooh, Hearts. Oh man, it's been forever since I played Hearts or played Spades. A Space Cadet. I know, great Jane. It's what Stephen Fraser pulled the Zard the day of his funeral. Was just so upset. Started ripping packs. Hey, there you go. Next card back at level 10. Who plays? You know what? I'm surprised I'm still. No, I know how to play Spider Solitaire. Oh, I can't play any lower than expert. Just play RP. Yeah, I know how to play Spider. Thank you. I just have never played it on here, game. Asher Bear, I need some more coffee. Just don't look at me. Seven. Them for the rest of my life. Yes, exactly. Yep, his last gifts. Yep, exactly. That's how I would look at it too. There should be forever in the collection. Showing me the tips. Don't care. No. Stimulant. Thinking. Well, it's so pushy sometimes, you know. Yeah. Well, I think that's not. Da, da. Yes. Blue hearts use that one. Need a phone. So, oh, swings. And I need a full one. Why'd you do that? What's it? Things here. Is anyone else lagging? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten a notification that it's dropping frames. No? Really electric kidnap dirty dog fam too. She's all want to run it. Yeah? Yeah. Dirty. It just took me right back out. The cafe. Oh, excuse me. Might be too early to play Spider. Okay. I don't know if we have music in the background or not. Like, the Mahjong has music. I don't know if I get slap on the wrist for using that music, but you know. So how was my week at work? So my week was fine, other than the emergency call in on for around Monday evening. Uh, so my library is set up in an old school building, and so the plumbing, the way it's set up, is kind of weird. So you've got like, and then on the opposite side of the building, we have the same thing, but it's connected in a different way. So one of the sides of the building did all kinds of crazy things where it was like the one side that was clogged so dry and fill up the one toilet. Well, when it did that, it would overflow the other toilet. So then the water, it would go, oh, I need to drain, and it would drain back down. But then this toilet would overflow, and it was just a back and forth of one would try to fill back up to where it was, and the other one would overflow and then drain out. And when it drained out, then it would try and fill back up again, and the other side would do the same thing. So it was just a constant back and forth of flooding the floors. And apparently, the last time it did this, it was the opposite side of the building 2 years ago, and they didn't catch it in time, and so it flooded the children's room and stuff, which is pretty bad. But luckily, we had people there when this was happening, so I got called to come out and kind of, well, I didn't get called out. I was called to be told what was going on with the situation. I could have easily just dictated from home, but being manager, I decided that I needed to be there to deal with it. So that's why I canceled the stream early on Monday. I got up and went out there to oversee the maintenance people coming in to turn the water off and all that mess. So, but um, it took them from, they started working on it Tuesday. They didn't get it fixed until Thursday morning. And they came in and they dug up lines and they tore out toilets and ran the snake through it. They did a sump pump out. So, like, it was just an absolute mess. But they did finally get it fixed. Thank goodness. So, other than that, though, work was fine this week. It just was, just a lot to deal with. Um, Lovely times. Lovely, lovely times. So, other than that, like I said, work was fine. Was supposed to go to the fair on Friday, but Riskin hasn't been feeling well. He doped up on cough meds, and then we get up there to meet my parents to go to the fair, and my dad tells me that my mom is sick. He was so we end up going to the used bookstore instead, and I spent all my money. It's fine. I need to play test one of them. Wish together and your wife should come too. Get swindled by the balloon dart guy like I did. Yeah, I didn't get swindled by a balloon dart guy. I didn't get to go eat any of the fun things. Which, of course, I had a friend go that night, and he was like, "Oh, I found a cotton candy place that does maple cotton candy." I was so upset. I said, "Damn it! See if we'd actually gone." Hindsight's 2020. C'est la vie. Dang. With us. I think my brain's working for this sooner. You're lurking, no worries, baby ice. You're struggling. Yeah, it's gonna put with the other color on. Click later. Yeah, I'm not having fun playing that. We're gonna leave Spider Solitaire. Let's go play some Mahjong. Alright, done with cards. go play some Mahjong. We've updated the fun. Oh, not just random. Oh, that's one that's in progress? Okay. Turtle in progress. We got a theme. Spurs. That's pretty too. Boys, snack and bath time lurking. Yep, no worries, E. I like that. It's good for you. Okay. What's a fall harvesty stuff? That's nice. Looking at this. Not lurking. Firing up the mower and mow the lawn and drink my coffee. There you go. Yep, enjoy. It's Mahjong now to separate from the cards. Part of the cards is not in me today. Driving around, Rule King, I'm picking up dog food. Oh boy. Fun times. Top section. Funds, pumpkin pie, sports. So I guess I'll see that flower later. See you later. Ugh. I don't know how you stand and play in that game. That was, ooh. And like, they need an option in it, like, Borderlands 4 has to turn Claptrap off. They need that option, but for the flowers. Popped up if I didn't have it open. Oh, boxes. I see them. How's it going? We were playing solitaire. I got tired of looking at numbers, so now I'm playing Mahjong. Funky ones are oh, they are funky ones. Okay, I get it now. That's a funny looking Mahjong game. Hi, Thunder, how are you today? It is. This one here, I was able, so I could customize the tiles and stuff, and they had some kind of fall themed-ish ones. So I said, okay, why not? You missed out on the, we were actually doing cards. We played a couple of games of solitaire. I tried playing some Spider Solitaire and realized my brain's not awake enough for that. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Yay! Whew. I guess I've never played Mahjong on here before. Alright. Next puzzle. Let's do it again! Man, gotta love finding one of your favorite albums is 25 years old. Need to be awake to do Spider Solitaire unless you only do one suit. Yeah, I was trying to do two. I was like, I'm awake enough. Not awake enough. So we're playing Mahjong instead. And it took me a little bit to realize that a lot of these tiles only have one of that particular picture, unless this one has multiples. The first game only had one. But it's kind of on a lower difficulty. Yes, exclamation point coffee. I need more coffee. My coffee is gone. I was finishing up my leftover frappuccino from yesterday. Probably should stop and make a real coffee here in a moment. Yes, Bear. What you doing, Bear Cats? I have an Asher Bear Cat. Ooh, there are multiples in this one. Good. I have an Asher Bear Cat sitting there with me. Red. Ash, you want to come up and say hi to everybody? You want to come up and say hi? No? You can lie there and make what was that mean instead? Chirp chirps. Like most of my pop playlists, this Fallout Boy, Linkin Park, Green Day, and Panic at the Disco. Oh yes, that's good stuff, Thunder. I still listen to a lot of that. I have a playlist on Amazon Music that is I call it my high school remix, and that's what it is. It's Fallout Boy, Linkin Park, Panic at the Disco, Green Day. It's got Breaking Benjamin. It's got Shine Down. What does it have in it? Who else does it have in it? See, now I don't remember. That's what most of it is, though. Stuff that I listened to when I was in high school / college. I listen to practically everything, but I listen to those shows. Yeah. reckon. Asher Bear, what you doing? Looking over there. What's up, for? Yeah, you'll be home in a little while, we'll be there. Same, I listen to a lot. Yeah, I have a bunch of different playlists. I've got a playlist called Smooth, and that playlist is all acoustic and smooth listening. I'll sometimes listen to that in the morning on the way to work if I'm kind of having a low energy day. Sometimes, though, if I need a little pick-me-up, I'll listen to High School Remix or I'll listen to Dance Party. That has a lot more upbeat. Dance Party has like the techno, R&B, and stuff like that, and then stuff that gets you up and moving. Put the sweater. No. Uh-oh. Yep. Uh-oh. My life listening to anything lately was obvious when they did music quiz and I knew everything but wasn't quick enough. Yeah. It goes from Tupac, Disney, Norwegian, black metal, orchestra, acoustic, death metal, 70s, and everything in between. Yeah. Let's see. There are lots of pumpkins up here. It's out of the way here. I'm gonna make sure we dig down the center. It's part of our issue. BBW Sprite is not enough caffeine for me. Oh, yeah, no. Water Monster, I needed more caffeine. Yeah. I might have to stop here and make another cup of coffee. Like I said, I was finishing off my Frappuccino from yesterday, but There was only a little bit left, like that much. It's definitely not gonna do me today. Controls. Oh no, I finger slipped. Uh-oh. So can't come up with anything delicious. Oh, did you mute Katie? Katie. Not Katie. Thanks, Keela. I didn't even see it because I'm looking at chat through Streamlabs. Good luck living that down, Dirty. Yep, that's right. That's right. You're on the naughty list now. That will be given it to you. Is that what I get for actually doing it in the stream? I don't even remember who you muted in E-stream. I think you're not officially a mod until you block somebody. Exactly. Yes, until you accidentally block somebody too at that. Let me get rid of this. Let's see the bigger. This. So get down there. Chopsticks. Sweaters. More sweaters. Huzzah, we did another one. Accidentally on purpose often. Oh, that's right, it was Poketop. That's their ever-loving minds. Sorry, it happens. Yep. Yeah, I think we've all done it before. I didn't even see who it was when I clicked. I usually time out Streamlabs. Yep. It's all good. It happens to all of us. We've all done it at least once in somebody's stream. So. Poor folks. Felt so bad doing it. Yeah, listen, it happens. Like everyone said, we've all, if you've been a mod in a chat, you've done it. It just happens. And trust me, there's been a few people that I've wanted to time out in channels. But I try to behave. I just complain about it. The streamer later. Where's Pumpkin? But out of the respect from the streamer, I behave. Yes, exactly. Baby Ice. Out of respect for the streamer, I behave. I do not chew them out in the middle of stream. Yeah, the person who I'm irritated at. I bite my tongue and you know, but I do go quiet in stream. Because usually I'll tap away and do something to avoid the irritation. How many have you found with alt accounts? Been hearing about it in a few channels. Many. Unfortunately, that is a thing that people do to try and game the system. We do have a pretty robust kind of back end where we talk a lot with other streamers and stuff. So it's pretty obvious most times to tell if somebody is using an alt account. And we chat, you know, we have special chats and stuff where we share information like that and things. So it's easy to catch. But there are people that do it. And it is pretty sad. Yep, best way to tell if an account's been recently made. A lot of people you see around that are, quote, regulars. Most are actually alts. I'm in the Alt Avengers Discord. Yep, that's right. See, Keelay's the one who brings out the Amish hammer on people. Because he's a bit more tuned into the Alt Avengers Discord. It literally is as it sounds. It's, streamers that share, hey, this is, what they believe. There's one alt account user that's been around forever, but somehow people still allow them around. Yeah. I mean, I believe it. And some of them are pretty obvious. Other ones, not so much. They're a little bit smarter with it. There's some that have been around for a long time, some new accounts, though, they're always red flags, but legit, quite a few that are just accepted. Yeah. Yep, exactly what Keeley said. Yeah, you know, Thunder, they've been at this a lot longer than I have. Um, you know, I mostly, whenever I mod for a channel, I focus more so on the price checking because I can, if I'm paying attention to stream like I should be, like a good mod, I usually have either multiple screens going so that I can, tab over and price check and tab back and type, or I'm on my phone and I can look it up on a computer where I'm faster at typing and then type and then in chat type it on my phone once I look up that. That's more so what I focus on when I mod. If we're not doing active price checking, I just kind of watch for annoying people in chat. So, oh yeah, Katie. Yeah, I'm sure when I first started showing up at people's channels, it was kind of one of those like watching you type things. Um, but that's how it is whenever you're new. Wiki, I know most of them. Yep, fun times. I just don't, whatever, whatever. I don't mess around too much with the alt side of things. Now, if I see something, usually what I'll do is if I think there's an alt in chat and the streamer has a alt when the other mods who are a little bit more skilled in that set, just to let them know, hey, I think something fishy's going on here. Oh, jeez. Yep, exactly, Keeley. Yeah, like that thing in Ease on Friday night, I guess. Yeah, I guess it was Friday night. This wasn't. I was so out of it at that point. I was like, yeah, no. But I think that was more so people knowing each other in real life versus alt accounts. But still, obnoxious. I just enjoy doing stuff like this where we just chill. Lately, I didn't even stay. Good night on Friday. I was just out like a light. Yeah. I said good night, but the problem was is I waited until he opened giveaway before I finished typing my message and sending it in. I didn't realize he was opening a giveaway real quick, or giveaway. So I said it, but I think it got lost in the chat. So, which is fine, it happens. Oh yeah, and it does happen. It does happen. I mean, it is what it is. And some people that's what they do. Oh yeah, baby ice. Some people that they get they're just gonna be like that. That's just the kind of person they are. Uh, I think what irritates me more is when they and everyone's gonna know, is when they come into stream and brag about it. That's what drives me bonkers. Because before I was a mod on YouTube for a couple of channels, I was a mod on Whatnot. And I was a mod on Whatnot for a fairly big Whatnot following. They are much larger now, but I've stopped. I'm on a couple of channels on Whatnot, with the free giveaways and things like that. There's always alt accounts. And we fight, most of the mods for these big channels spend most of their time fighting against the multiple alt accounts that people create. Because it's just not fair to the people who are following the rules and only have one Whatnot account and enter once, and all that stuff. So But of course, Whatnot just kind of doesn't care about that crap either. Excuse my language. So it does get really frustrating. I had a couple channels who save their big giveaways for buyer's giveaway, and that involves filling out a form. So yes, you can still get into a buyer's giveaway and win. You just have a couple of extra steps to do to get there. But, you know, tired of that. Now, I did win some great giveaways on Whatnot through legal means. But I also was spending way too much money on there. That's why I had to get off that platform. Because auctions are very addictive. So. Jelly, you got sleep. These tiles are super cute. Anyone got a de-evolution spray? Whatnot scares me because I uninstalled it because I was doing that. Now, granted, I got some good deals. You know, good deals on cards that. And the other thing too is you got to watch who you buy from on Whatnot as well, because there is a lot. Ultimate, like, quick spending because it is auction style, a live auction style, overspend, especially if you set yourself a budget. Like Riskin told me, he's like, just set yourself a spending budget. And I'm like, that doesn't. Shuckle is such a cute card. Yeah, the new Shuckle's cute. Sounds like it might be. Big pulls. I haven't opened anything this week, Baby Ice. The restocks this week. I did see someone talking about one of the Walmarts near us having the Twilight Masquerade ETBs in stock, and that Walmart is finally starting to do limits on purchases as well, which is great. They were already doing something interesting, so they keep their Pokemon cards where they used to have like the glassed-in wall where they kept all the cigarettes and tobacco products. So they've taken that and they've changed it all into the TCG stuff. And so it's behind a register, so you can't get to it without, well, I mean, I guess you could if nobody's watching, you can walk back there. And if nobody's at the register. But they try and keep someone there quite often, so people just don't go back and take all the things all at once. Which is nice, but again, if they didn't have limits at that point. Well, now, from what I heard through the grapevine, is they are doing limits, and so stuff has stayed on those shelves a lot longer, which is fantastic. They restock on Friday afternoons, so maybe I'll take a trip after work one day, just to see. Where's our tail was fine. Okay. There's some stuff goes. I'm a solid snake and sneak back there in a cardboard box. Restock was weird because, like I said, they had Twilight Masquerade ETBs, which is very odd. I hadn't seen. A bird landed on the bush outside of the window here. Yep, Asher did not miss that. He saw that bird and was immediately like, oh, I can get it. Oh, flew off. There's someone get up here just in case. In case another one decides to show up. I'm gonna wear a glass of... yeah, your local card scalper. Distinguish? Yes, indubitably. He does it so much though. I can lend some disguise ideas, become exceedingly distinguished. There you go. Get purple flowers way down here. I wonder if we're gonna be able to get to that. Oh, ho, ho. We got lucky. That's okay. We're gonna win this one, y'all. That other purple flower. Oops. Oops. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Flower. Oh, the greens. Alright, what's chasing? Distinguish. Each disguise has a taller hat, right? Yes. 17 top hats, like Patter. So tall it's almost the height of... Excuse me, a V-Bax Duraludon. With another hat on top of that. LCS actually had some product, had to resist the urge to buy stuff. We're getting movies for the kids. Oh, nice. Dinner suit and pleated shirt with bow tie. Ooh la la. Plane crashes into second hat. And have a great day. We probably will be live here for... Oh. Place for Major. That was me. Don't mute me. Well, I guess there is no music on this ad. Or maybe it paused whenever I tapped it right. Oh, look. We can mute it. Hooray! Back to it. Yep, have a good day. Hopefully the terrible 2 woos. Did you get the bird bear? Yeah, did you get the bird bear? Yeah. Why, where'd my, There we are! You guys had been able to see me the whole time. Since we switched over to Major. Hi, baby. And my baby boy. He said, no, we don't want to. Hi, baby boy. Exclamation point, chat. Let's see, I go back down here. Oh, I go back down here now, Mom. Did you get the bird? Did you get the bird? Huh? Baby, did you get the bird? Was bird the word? So I'm gonna go get my sister now. Okay. We did get a late start today, so Brisket should be home pretty soon now, I would think. Is that what you hear? Do you hear Daddy out there? Bear Bear? Don't pause my game. Don't pause my game. Great. I hear him. Yep. It's okay, Bear. It's just Dad. Let me click that mushroom. Nice. Oh, I got all the scrolls and all that. Save that up. Next time. There's some victims. All right, but I think we're gonna call it a stream there. So let's go back to this one. All right, friends. Well, thanks for coming by for cups and cards today and tiles since we did some Mahjong. Hopefully, I've done Sword in a while. We'll be running around filling in our decks. But that's if I don't do a pop up anytime sooner than that. If I don't see a great week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.